Here at Komets practice with Komets captain Alex Aleardi. First off, that just got announced recently that you are now the Komets captain. What does that mean to you? Because obviously that means there's a lot of trust with the coaching staff and with the players that are practicing behind me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it means a lot to me being a hometown kind of guy, and being born in Fort Wayne and everything. It means a lot to me personally, and I take a lot of pride in that. But yeah, like you said, the coaching staff, the players, we did a team vote this year, so it shows the whole locker room's behind me, and I got a lot of older guys to help me out along the way, which will be great.
All right, so you guys have spent the last 5 weeks on the road, 11 games, but you come in first place, 8-3. So what is it about this team that you did well on the road to start the season that you're looking to carry over now into some home games?
I think it's our standards. Right from the start, me, Petey, some of the older guys really established that we have a high standard here in practice every day, and you got to show up ready to work, and that translated into early wins for the season. Now it's time to bring it back home.
What's really impressed you about this group?
I think it's just the talent. I mean, there's a lot of talent, but there's a lot of hard work too. It's not just guys relying on their skill; it's a lot of effort.
When you take a look at practice this week, what are some of the things that you and the guys are trying to sharpen up? Because obviously, I know you guys want to give them a show on Friday night when Bloomington comes in here for the first time in the season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're just a lot of the details, the small things. Still early in the season, changing a few things here and there with forechucks, tracking and stuff like that. So just the fine things, the details.
So the Coliseum's got a new ice plant. You're going to have a nice sheet out there. But what do you tell some of these guys that might be playing in front of the people in the jungle for the first time on Friday night?
Just work hard. It's another game. Try not to make it bigger than it is. But Fort Wayne, they show up for us, and we really appreciate that. And then they're going to get their first experience. A lot of guys, and they'll understand what it means to be a Komet this weekend.
Who are some of the guys that have really impressed you thus far?
Stonehouse, Grube. I mean, you go down the list. Daisy, both goalies have been great. I mean, there's all the way down the list. All the guys that are here are 100% in, which I can appreciate.
3 games in 3 nights, and Coach was saying 7 games in 10 nights. How do you get prepared for a stretch like this? You get to sleep in your own bed finally, but it's a pretty grueling stretch here as we head into this Thanksgiving week.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's a lot of games coming up fast, but it's one game at a time, and stick to our game plan, and our game plan should get the job done.
Okay, so I started this interview asking you about being a captain. You are the 3rd Fort Wayne native to be a captain. Colin Chin, Kaylee Schrock. That's just an extra feather in the cap for you, but what does it mean to see something like that come full circle in your hockey career?
It's very fortunate, very lucky. Like I said, the guys doing a team vote and showing everyone's behind me, and we have a great group here, and the staff, picking me as well. It means a lot to me, but it's a team. We got a lot of leaders in that room.
All right, man, appreciate it.
Yep.
Great run on the road. He's Alex Aleardi. I'm Glenn Marini, and that is your local sports report.